we're back on your phone screen again. We're back on your phone screen again. So pretty much this video is like a revision. It has been 3 months since the start of the year. Well, tomorrow gonna make the 4th month. But we just want to do a revision on some of the things that we have learned thus far. Because the year have been very yearing. It's very active. So we just want to put you on game.
I don't know if 2025 is my, you know, like every time I go into a new year, my year, this is my year. We can't declare it's my year. I think 2024 was more like my year.
Well, for me, this
but
year.
But then again, the year
just started. So you have to be more
open-minded. So we still have like, what, 9 more months to go?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Things can turn in a split second. So.
But this year though, God, I see you. That's how shifting. What shifting is going on. Gotta rearrange and move up. But no further ado, let's get into our video.
The question is, we did say the question earlier. Oh, what lessons have you learned since the start of the year? It's 3 months. What lesson you can learn in 3 months?
And don't be afraid to put yours in the comment section, okay? Because we want to hear from you guys, okay? So, you want to read number 1?
No, me not my number 1 in my head.
What's your number 1?
Leave people where they at. You cannot carry everybody. Some people, you just have to leave them right there. So. Right where you meet them, hi. You leave them a hi. Right there. So.
Alright, so one thing that I have learned is not everything needs my energy. So I've learned that you don't have to respond to everything, and sometimes peace is more important than being right. So when somebody wants to get in a back and forth with me, my favorite word now is okay. Okay, I hear you.
Cool.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Like the back and forth. I've never been the one to do back and forth, but yeah. Why is my coworker calling me in the middle of the day? Hold on, guys. Hello? Yes, ma'am. You're not working back over my unit? Alright, sorry about that, guys. Go ahead with your number 2.
My number 2 is put yourself first in everything. Like, voila, before Mr. Put yourself first, put God first, but then yourself after. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So, you cannot put somebody over yourself.
Yeah, and I endorse that statement. I always believe that in order for you to make somebody else's good, you have to be good yourself. Too often, you're not good, and then you add somebody else to that not good, and it just turns into a whole chaos.
That's not like burdening yourself.
Don't do that. That is suicide right there. Don't do that. So put yourself first, put God first, then yourself, and then everybody else can, come after that. Okay, so my number 2 is boundaries are my best friend. This was hard for me. I used to struggle with setting healthy boundaries, but now since 2022, I've been on this. Sometimes I slip off, sometimes I come up back, but I've been very active in terms of setting boundaries. Learning to say no, learning to say I cannot, I would not, I don't want to. It was very hard because I feel like when somebody approached me, I have to act, Okay, so we're moving on to number 3. What's your number 3?
My number 3, regardless of what people say, or regardless of people's opinion, that has nothing to do with you. At the end of the day, do you.
How they do good? Mother always say, if you do good, if you do bad, they go and talk, and if you do bad, it's double bad.
She said, if you do good, they go and talk bad, and if you do bad, it's double bad. So do you. What makes you
right
happy,
and noble,
and whatever it makes sense for you, do that.
Of course,
regardless, people
under God authority, and once God give you the go ahead, we still operate under the God. Get that? Okay, so it's not out here, you just doing what you want to do. Okay.
Honestly, people want to know what they want to still.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
But we are encouraging people to do the right thing, the godly thing, the Bible way. Yeah.
Okay, so my number 3 is I can do a lot, but I can't do everything. And for me, anybody know that Virgos, we don't ask for help, something that I have to be mindful of. And so when I'm not okay, it's to verbalize I'm not okay or I can't do this alone. So yeah, not because you can do it doesn't mean you need to do it alone. I always say that having a support system is very important. Yeah, drawing back on my social work, using strength approach. Yes, you need a system. You need no man is an island, no man stand alone.
Facts.
Period. Yeah. All right, number 4.
So for my number 4, me I go through this scene. God's way, God's result. Me say I went to this session they were having at church. It was like a relationship session, and the pastor wife, first lady, said in you know what I'm gonna put
Christian dating. Mm-hmm.
She said God's way, God's result. Come the lady tell me that I use that same line in
Because
everything.
it's true. It's true.
Not just dating, but in even day-to-day life experience. God's way, God's result. So
Yeah.
just
Hence our video yesterday about obedience and all of that.
and there that leads back narrow down to obedience. So being obedient and listening to God's voice. Sometimes we need to know the difference. Know when God talk from when at the devil. Period.
Alright, so my number 4 is take a nap. A nap can fix a lot. A nap can fix almost anything. Yo. Look when the dreadlocks man said, yo, 2 hours, 1 hour, you know, better you got your bed.
2 hours going on the world, I know. You better you got your bed.
Saying that to say, guys, sometimes
Just walk away.
you just have to pray and leave it and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Because the Bible said no man, whether you worry, you can't change the situation by worrying. And so it is very important that we be mindful of depriving ourselves of basic sleep, to sit up and worry about issues of life that we have no control over. So sometimes you're gonna need to go to sleep, go to your bed. Yep, and that's on that. Moving on to number 5.
My number 5 is keep your circle small, no squeezing. Now give nobody the squeezing. Who did that on day 1 and day 1 and you know who truth to you. Keep your circle small.
Yeah. Like for me, moving here, I can safely say I have associates, but when it comes on to
Realness.
real friends that I would call my bosom friend, my original friends, they're in the US too, so they're still my original circle.
Yeah.
Sorry. Because I realized that in terms of friendship in the USA, loyalty is very scarce. And that's all I'm going to say on that topic, because I don't want to open a whole can of worms. So, you know, yeah. So my number, what's number 6? Growth is uncomfortable, but it's worth it.
Hold on, you really do.
Yeah.
You really learn all of that in 3 months?
And my 3 months. You can remember my 3 months? Anyway, people, push yourself daily. Push yourself daily. Push yourself daily. You know that I wasn't the cookie type of girl. And I've seen where I've grown in that, pushing myself to learn different dishes. And so, when I go claim chef title, I'm not doing that, but I've come a far way. Let's just say that. Sometimes growth can be uncomfortable, but it's definitely worth it. I'm learning a lot of things now in other aspects of my life too. Yeah, I'm never give my look a prop on my back because before, stop me, because before my sister knows who I am in terms of with certain things, and I would not say. But
every day I know with certain things, with everything.
yes, and she know me. So if I could say I'm trying new things and I'm being open-minded, I am very proud of myself. So sometimes you have to stretch yourself so that you can grow. And I know that I'm working on to be the best version of myself. So moving on to number 7.
Now my number 7 is God changed me for the better. And I'm gonna say this is a good and it's a bad thing because normally my heart tough like stone, no little tough. So if I say alright, I hit that, boom, I hit that. No, God changed me. I say alright, cool, alright, go on. So you up to? I'm gonna like it. So God, I forgot change me.
Growth. What we just talk about growth. Growth is.
Me not like it. Me like the growth.
You have to at some point.
Me not embrace. God did it big one and change, but me not like it because so like for example, a certain situation that I'm in, I know that the original me would have deal with it a certain type of way, but now because of the growth, I have to be doing it like subtle, like me not that. So it kind of messed with me. So you know I'm going to be in there here because I'm going to change my back, but yeah.
I am gonna close off my part by saying, yeah, if you don't want to hear about God, scroll along. Right past this video, yeah, man. Because I have to, God, I got everything at the mix. You know, for me, this part of this video by saying that, for me, I would have stated yesterday in another video about how God has been shifting me and how God has been molding me since I have committed to the call. What call? Call to ministry. And yes, and that is, I have grown so much in my Christian journey since the 3 months. I've learned a lot about ministry, and look how long I've been in church family. But
I have to say congratulations to my sister for taking a big move. Now she's full-time in ministry and I do God's way to get God's result. Big up to you.
Yeah.
My time will come, but you know, everybody can't go all at once. Some people have to take little channels, some have to go whoops, have to jump and...
But my sister is one of my biggest supporters.
Yes.
Like, she goes, Sam, out here is not for you, girl. Yes. So with that being said, it's a learning curve for me. I'm still learning a lot of things. I'm still learning how to embrace in terms of the direction that God is taking me, and so those are the things that we have learned since the start of the year. So that is all I'm gonna say today's video. It was nice chatting with y'all. So until
we're again, link up again,
but
soon.
Next time.
Thank you guys for watching and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
You heard.
Bye, y'all. See you in my next vlog.
Bye, people.